Okay guys, welcome to Electrolux Part 3. As you can see, that's the sanitize cycle. Now if you want to do your wash and you want to clean it, I clean my drum every 3 weeks. I'll clean the drum. What I do is I put it on sanitize, and here's the sanitize cycle over here too. It's the modifier. Put it over here, and what you do is, I'm going to show you what you do. Let this machine, start your machine, let it fill up with the water, but make sure it's on sanitize, and then select no spin, because you don't need it to go in a spin, okay? And then start it, but make sure you have your fresh tab in there, 2 cups of bleach, and a cup of vinegar when you want to clean this machine. That's going to take all that soot or whatever kind of residue is left over from your liquid laundry soap, but in my case I use powders, so I don't have that problem, but I still do it anyways to keep the drum nice and fresh. And let it go through the cycle. As you can see, it's a long time. It's 140. Just let it go. So, and what I do too is I put some in the fabric softener dispenser. I put some bleach in here too. I put some in the, no, bleach is right here. I put some in the bleach, and I put some in the fabric softener dispenser right here. Also, so when it goes into the final rinse or whatever, I also have bleach going into the final rinse when I'm actually cleaning the washing machine. And this gets cleaned once a week, these trays. I just did laundry, I have to do more, so it's not to worry about. This here is what they call a cycle modifier. Look at this here. You got whitest whites, colors, normal. Now look over here and see how the temperatures and spin speeds and soils and options all change, guys. Look at this. So, you know, it gives you a host of options. And then over here, you have your pre-wash, stain clean, extra rinse, extra spin, eco-friendly. Now, the next model up from this washing machine, from this Electrolux, is the Wave Touch or E-Wave or something like that. And you want to, I got to be honest with you, that machine is for people who have more money than they know what to do with, and it's for people who are materialistic and gadget people, okay? Or people who can't afford that type of machine, but they'll go out because, ooh, it looks so pretty, and it does this and it does that. Yeah, your washer does everything but serve the purpose, clean and laundry. So, you know, be more frugal with the money and really think about your options and what you do and don't need. And I opted out of the steam model. I could have purchased it, but you know something? It's not scientifically proven that steam, for all you people out there who have it in your heads, and for all these marketing executives or agencies that implement the idea that steam's going to clean your clothes any better or take all the wrinkling out of the dryer, you're crazy. Okay? Let me tell you, when you have steam in the dryer, I have it in my dryer. I don't use it because that drum has to get so hot, you guys. You have to acknowledge this. The drum in the dryer has to get so hot when you put the steam feature on. It's not like you can choose a low temperature, a medium, high, or extra high. It just gets too hot and it ruins a lot of fabrics. The only thing that you can steam in a dryer is like a comforter or sheets or like a huge coat that you know is not going to shrink. I would not subject my blouses or really nice khaki or really expensive casual things on the steam setting in the dryer because it gets way too hot and it ruins a lot of things. So it's just stupidity, okay? The washer here doesn't have it, guys. I opted out of it because think about it. Open the drum. Set the temperature for cold water, okay? What happens when you have steam? You select the steam feature and you select a cold water wash in here. That steam is going to coincide with the cold water in this machine. So the air temperature, the steam, is just going to go whoop. It's going to plummet right down into the cold water. Yes, that theory is definitely proven, okay? So when you got 70-degree wash going on and warm steam entering the drum, do you really think it's going to have any effect on cleaning? Absolutely not. What actually cleans your laundry is these baffles, the system in itself, the filtration system, the laundry soap, and how you load this machine. Steam, I hate to tell you, it's just a marketing tactic that will be short-outlived inside these front loaders. You know, it's an advertising thing. I don't even think that engineers design these machines with steam. It comes from a marketing agency of some sort, so you don't need it. The other thing I wanted to go over with you guys is you have a control lock to keep the kids out, the little ones. A delay start. You can start this machine up to 12 hours, guys. 12 hours. So if you go to work in the morning, by the time you come home, clothes will smell nice and fresh. And then you've got my favorite cycle, which is really nice. So if you only use one cycle, you're a single person, and you use one cycle all the time, this is good for you. But it's not good for me because I have numerous garments and, you know, the kids' things and all that stuff. The other thing I wanted to point out is the seal. You see how they've improved on the seal, guys? Look at this here. The holes got bigger. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they got bigger. So now no water stays inside the seal right here. None at all. And once a week I do a little bit of lemon juice and vinegar. Keeps it nice and dry. And no, I don't keep the door open because I don't let my machine have mildew problems like most people. And in the newer machines, they've pretty much rectified that problem. So, okay, let's go to video number 4. Bear with me, please.